Jaehyun thinks about the tax collection skill. He realizes that if he gives money to a trustworthy person and lets it sit, he can make a profit. There's a 10% fee when he gives the money, but after that, it earns 10% profit every month. So he thinks about who he should trust with the money. He decides to choose the man living in Unit 3001, Choi Hyung-jun, also known as the First Bell. Hyung-jun has 89 trust and 98 loyalty points. His special power is Gorilla's Might. Jaehyun picks him because his trust and loyalty are very high. The system shows that Jaehyun gives Hyung-jun 1 billion won. The quest takes a total of 100,030,000 won. This includes the 10% fee and a base cost of 30,000. Because of this, Hyung-jun's trust goes up and his loyalty reaches 100. Since he is already a retainer, the number of retainers Jaehyun can have also increases. Hyung-jun asks if he should just keep the money and not spend it. At first, Jaehyun planned for him to only hold it. But now that Hyung-jun has 100 loyalty, Jaehyun says he can use a little of the money. Hyung-jun happily thanks him. After Jaehyun finishes handling the money with Hyung-jun, Dabin appears and speaks to him. She wants to know if she can really choose anyone she wants for her team. Jaehyun agrees and gives her permission. He also tells her that she can include Hyren. Since Dabin is the leader of the team, he decides to pay her double the usual wage. Hearing this makes Dabin very happy. Her loyalty goes up, and she becomes excited and full of energy. She thanks Jaehyun with enthusiasm and quickly takes Hyren with her to start building the team. Once they leave, Jaehyun feels that now is the right time to have a serious and difficult conversation. He goes to Unit 2109, where Dongin's group is staying. He meets the party and tells them about the current situation. Because of the powerful monster at Siamayan Station, the area nearby has become safe for now. There are no monsters in the surrounding streets or in the subway tracks near the station. From Biamnagal to Biamil Station, the monster presence is very low. This situation creates a temporary opportunity. Jaehyun believes that before another monster shows up and takes control of the area, they must act quickly and take it first. While talking to Dongin's team, Jaehyun remembers something important. He thinks back to when Hyren cried and begged him with tears. That moment helped him realize something deep. The people standing in front of him are not just following orders, they are putting their lives on the line because of what he asks them to do. They are risking everything for his decisions. Thanks to Yejin, who recently joined the group, they were able to spot the monster at Siamayan much earlier than they would have without her. If they hadn't noticed it in time, it could have become extremely dangerous and possibly deadly. This early discovery gives them an advantage. Jaehyun knows that in this harsh world, where anyone can die at any moment, wanting to protect only his loved ones can be seen as selfish. But even if it is selfish, he cannot ignore it. He wants to save the people he cares about. That desire will not go away, no matter what. With all of this in his heart, Jaehyun tells the group that tomorrow, he wants them to head straight to Jigaoki Station. Later, Jaehyun is in his room when the system interface appears in front of him. It shows a message saying the solar generator's efficiency has increased by 100%. It also reports that Samjoko's level has gone up. Because of this, Samjoko is now unlocking a part of the sun's power. Along with that, it awakens basic elemental fire magic. Jaehyun feels surprised by the news. He decides to try it out. He lifts one finger, and in the next moment, a small flame appears. The feeling is a little familiar, similar to when he uses the dignity maintenance skill. This makes him think about something deeper. Later, he goes outside to an open area. He checks carefully to make sure no one is around. Once he is alone, he closes his eyes and imagines a giant flame, one strong enough to burn everything in the area. He focuses on the feeling and stretches out his hand. But when he opens his eyes, he sees only a small flame appear. He looks at it and wonders if this is still the limit of his current power. Even though the flame is small, he starts to think. He remembers the special gas created by the dignity maintenance skill. If he combines that gas with the flame, the result could be dangerous. It might not look strong now, but he realizes it has serious potential. It may be a small fire for now, but the power can grow over time. What matters is that the base is there, and the future possibilities are huge. Now that the solar generator works so well, it can provide enough electricity for everything he needs and even has extra. That extra power can be turned into money. That money can go directly into his wallet, giving him more stability and freedom. While he is still outside, Yejin comes to find him. She thanks him for giving her the time she needed to rest and recover. Jaehyun responds with calmness. He believes that she deserves the treatment because of her high-level ability. After all, thanks to her, the range of their skills has increased a lot. He knows he must support her, especially when her efforts help the whole group move forward. Jaehyun then tells Yejin that he will need her help again soon. Dongin's party is currently waiting at Siamayan Station, and he wants her to guide them quickly and safely. Yejin calmly responds, letting him know that she has already sent her mice to scout along the subway tracks. According to her, they can reach Koryang Station without any problems. However, Jaehyun is cautious. He asks what happens beyond Koryang. Yejin explains that the real problem begins at Busan Station. She says it is better if he sees it for himself. Yejin sits down and activates her power. At the same time, Jaehyun uses his eyes of the Absolute to observe the situation through her mice's vision. What he sees is troubling. The path forward is completely blocked. Large piles of rubble cover the way, making it impossible to move through. Yejin gives more details. She says she sent one of her mice even farther ahead, but there are no intact buildings left in the area. Everything nearby is in ruins. Hearing this, Jaehyun starts to wonder what kind of disaster could have caused such destruction. Then, using the shared vision with the mice, he spots something strange and terrifying, an enormous footprint. Now becomes clear, the destruction is not just from random collapse. Something massive passed through the area. This explains why the roads are destroyed and the buildings are completely wiped out. Just as this realization hits him, a loud sound shakes the ground. A deep, thunderous boom echoes through the air. The tremors grow stronger with each passing second. It feels like something giant is walking nearby. The ground quakes beneath them, and Jaehyun starts to worry that the house they are in might not survive the impact.